A new adventure in learning English. On a sunny summer morning, Grace, a young woman from Brazil, boarded a train to visit her grandmother in a nearby city. She felt excited but also a bit anxious. Grace was a beginner in English, and she wanted to improve her skills. As she settled into her seat by the window, she noticed two friendly faces across from her. The women were chatting and laughing in English. They looked approachable, and Grace gathered her courage to say hello. "Hi, I'm Grace. I'm learning English," she said, her voice shaking slightly. The women turned to her and smiled. "Hello, Grace. I'm Lily, and this is Sarah. We're from Australia," said one of them. Grace felt a surge of happiness. They understood her. Grace explained that she wanted to practice English and asked them how they learned. Lily said, "We traveled a lot. Speaking with people helped us improve." Sarah added, "And watching movies in English is fun. You should try it." The conversation flowed easily. They talked about their favorite movies, food, and hobbies. Grace shared her passion for painting, and the women encouraged her to express herself in English. Just before her stop arrived, they exchanged contact information and invited her to write to them. "If you ever visit Australia, let us know," Lily said cheerfully. After that meeting, Grace felt inspired. She started watching English movies and practicing speaking with her friends. Every day, she wrote short journal entries in English, describing her thoughts and feelings. She also joined an online English group, where she met people from different countries who were learning too. A few months later, Grace received an email from Lily. "We're planning a trip to Brazil. We'd love to meet you," it said. Grace was overjoyed. She wrote back immediately, inviting them to her city. When they arrived, Grace took them to her favorite local spots. Vibrant markets, beautiful parks, and delicious restaurants. They all spoke English, and Grace's confidence grew with each conversation. During their visit, Lily and Sarah suggested a weekend trip to the beach. Grace had never been to that beach before, and she was thrilled. They spent the day swimming, sunbathing, and enjoying fresh coconut water. They played games and laughed together, creating wonderful memories. On the train back from the beach, Grace felt grateful for her new friends. "Thank you for visiting. I've learned so much from you," she said. Lily smiled and replied, "You're doing great. Keep practicing." After their visit, Grace continued to study English passionately. She began taking classes at a local language school, where she met new friends. Her teacher, Mr. Thompson, used fun activities like role-playing and storytelling to make learning engaging. One day, Mr. Thompson announced an upcoming English speaking competition. "It's a great chance to practice," he encouraged the class. Grace felt nervous but excited. She decided to participate, choosing to tell a story about her journey to learning English. As the competition day approached, Grace practiced every evening. She rehearsed in front of her mirror and even recorded herself to check her pronunciation. The day of the competition arrived, and she stood in front of a supportive audience, including Lily and Sarah, who had returned to Brazil for a short visit. Grace took a deep breath and started her story. She spoke about her experience on the train, her determination to learn, and the joy of meeting new friends. With every word, Her confidence grew. When she finished, the audience erupted in applause. Mr. Thompson awarded her first place, and Grace felt a wave of happiness. After the competition, Lily and Sarah hugged her tightly. "You were amazing. We're so proud of you," they exclaimed. From that day forward, Grace continued to thrive in her English studies. She kept in touch with Lily and Sarah, sharing her progress and encouraging them to visit again. They became lifelong friends, connected by their love for learning and adventure. Grace's journey taught her that learning a new language was not just about grammar and vocabulary. It was about connecting with people and sharing experiences. She dreamed of traveling the world, meeting new friends, and spreading joy through her art and language. As the years passed, Grace became an English teacher herself, inspiring others just as Lily and Sarah inspired her. She often thought back to that sunny day on the train and how a simple hello changed her life forever.